ladies and gentlemen. This is Bob Mob, aka Doc Wildcard. Welcome to my first ever blind playthrough of a game. The only things I do know are some minor information that I know about from the chat forum of Winter Wolves, the indie company that makes this, as well as some background information from the blogs put out about the characters. I also know that in the magic shop itself, in the adult stage, there is a greenhouse, though I doubt that will show up in visual novel mode, which I'll be playing in, because I had taken a poll on the forums, and people said that it would probably bore players if I had shown crafting. This is a crafting / dating sim. As I said, my first ever blind playthrough, so it should be quite an interesting experience. Okay. Amber, I look up from my book. Something wrong, Mother? Nothing wrong at all. Unless you forgot about your birthday? By the way, you'll have to excuse me, ladies and gentlemen. Not very good with female voices. Oh, yeah. I know it's not really your birthday, but you know what I mean. I know, it's the best you can do. I smirk. We never celebrate yours, you know? I just don't want to tell you how old I am. So I guess you're at least 16 years then. You're too sweet, Amber. So going to do anything? Yes, I have a cake here and I think we'll take a walk. We always take a walk at night. I'll take the cake as the treat then. I'm happy to have the cake. As he looks after you. Doesn't look anything at all in terms of expressions. Anyway, I'll stop now. I take a slice and fork from the small table we eat around. How did you manage to bake this without me noticing? Not very observant when you're doing chores outside. Just being thorough. I know, dear. I'm always grateful for how hard you work. Praise me more. Then laughs. I'm always impressed at how hard you study and read. It's true I like to study, but if I'd never read here, I would have gone mad with boredom years ago. This cake is great. Thank you, Mother. You're welcome, Amber. Happy birthday. Are you going to have some? Of course I am. Not getting it all to yourself. After we have our filled cake and other food, we head out for our nightly walk. Mother always takes us out at night to harvest the various herbs she uses. I've learned about lots of them, especially the ones that only bloom at night. Others are at their strongest at nights. We always end up walking through the whole woods twice a day to get the best day ingredients and the best night ingredients. It's annoying sometimes, but I guess it's good for me. Mother taught me so much, and I'm grateful for it. She didn't have to take me in, but she did. It seems fair that I help her out the best I can. We don't usually harvest these ones. They don't last long, so I only take them when I need them. What are you using them for? An invisibility potion. What do you need one of those for? Aros asked me to make one for him. Oh, will you be visiting again soon? Tomorrow, that's why I'm making the potion tonight. I'm sorry, but it has an unpleasant odor while it's being made. I'm used to strange smells. Trust me, this one was more than strange. Other arms. Well, perhaps we should head back. I'm going to be spending all night on this potion. Does it need to be done at night? It's a potion that thwarts vision. Of course it has to be done at night. Oh, I guess that makes sense. You'll find as you learn more that the truly powerful potions require great dedication and a lot of hard work to perfect. I'm sure you'll do fine though. You've got a talent for such things. Oh, thanks. Come on, you need to go to bed and I need to start working. I could help you. It's a very delicate process. It's better done alone. Oh, okay. Don't be sad, Amber. I just think Harris deserves to have at least one of us awake when he comes. I suppose that's true. Now come along, dear. Mother isn't kidding about the smell. Struggling to sleep between the odor of the potion and the sounds of her working. I wake up in the morning, I find Mother asleep next to her workbench with the wild potion sitting next to her. It's perfectly clear. I not looked so closely, I would have assumed the bottle was empty. Yawning, I figure I'll let Mother sleep while she can. There's chores to be getting on with, and I want to finish my book from last night. I find Mother awake again around lunchtime. This is interesting. This music is kind of ominous. I thought Harris was coming today. He is, but not until night. Oh, I guess too soon to do the potion then? Yes. I'm glad you were able to sleep. Not as much as I'd like to, but it will do. We're going to be meeting Harris in the middle of the forest, so we'll need to leave early. I want you to pack your things too. Why? Are we going camping? No. How do I need to pack then? There's chance to make you his apprentice. What? Why? It's time you started really training to become an alchemist. It's what you're good at, and I know you'll love it. I don't want to leave you. I want to be a witch just like you. I've been over this before. You can't be a witch. Dark magic is too dangerous for you to use, and you just don't have the talent. I can still learn. I read it in your books. I know, but it's too dangerous. Dark elves have a lot of demonic blood in them. That should be mentioned, ladies and gentlemen, that Amber, you'll notice her purple skin. Normally, in these games, like games from Winter Wolves, Dark Elves have blue skin. She's only the second to be shown with purple skin, but that's it's in like this mythological world, like medieval times, and the race of elf that she is, they're called Dark Elves, and the Dark Elves had centuries back made a pact with demons, and that was what caused their skin to become blue. The most of the demon blood has long since left them, and there's only like very slight traces of it in them by the point in time this takes place, but it nonetheless can corrupt if it's not kept tightly in check. Dark magic can make that come out of you and turn you into a monster. I know you have a pure heart, but blood is blood. Remember, I wish you could be a witch like me, but you can't. So you need to be the next best thing. To be the greatest alchemist this world has ever known. But I don't want to leave you. You only need to stay away for as long as your apprenticeship lasts. With your talent, I'm sure you'll manage a couple of years. To be honest, you're starting your apprenticeship late, but I suppose I was just too frightened by what might happen. But, Amber, please, it's only going to be a couple of years. You're already adult in the eyes of the law. You don't need to stay here when you could go out and be whatever you want. You don't have to follow my footsteps. You can be so much more. Just remember, you're going to live for centuries. 2 years is hardly anything. Try to see it like that. I know, but I'm going to miss you. I miss you too, Amber. It'll be hard after we've spent all these years together. But you'll be able to visit me from time to time. After you finish your apprenticeship, you can do what you like. I won't force you to stay at Vasilia if you don't want to. I guess that's good. Oh, jeez, here come the feels. Why? I love you, Amber. I'm not trying to send you away. I know. I'm embarrassed being in your arms, but why do they insist on having feels so early in this game? That's another thing, ladies and gentlemen. This is going to be one of the few other things I know. This is going to be a game that is going to be very often very heavy kind of a thing. And so, yeah, just be prepared for that. Also, you may at times hear me make reference to Jack and or Forsaken. Jack is the head of Winter Wolves. That's what we call him on the chat forum. And Forsaken is the writer of this. Goes by that on the chat forum. So when you hear me mention either of them, that's what I'm referring to. The head of Winter Wolves, the guy responsible for this game, and or the writer, if I say Forsaken. The most important person in the world to me, Amber. Don't ever forget that. I tried to like this right here. I have to say why, Forsaken. Why? Why must you start what feels this early? Jeez. Why does she have to call her mother like this? Jeez. Okay. I spend the rest of my day getting ready to go. I don't have much to pack. I only have a couple of dresses and winter garments to my maid. Finn says I won't need my books since Harris has the same ones and even more, so I won't need to take them. In the end, everything I have fits into a tiny satchel. I guess I hadn't realized up until now how little I have. It's time to go. Why are we meeting Harris in the middle of the forest? I'll explain when we get there. It is only a short walk to the meeting spot. We enter a clearing near the center of the woods. It's just like any other, and I wonder how Harris knows this is the right one to meet him. Harris stands up from the stump he is sitting on when we arrive. Greetings. Were you waiting long? That's all. I arrived only a short while ago. It was nice to get a chance to sit and admire the scenery. It's been too long since my last visit. It has. It has been a long time, Amber. You're often out when I visit. I thought it was sent me out to pick ingredients at the edge of the forest when you came. Didn't always enjoy the private meetings. Oh, so that's what you call them. In front of the children, yes. I opened my eye to ask what they were talking about to say. Okay then. Anyway, I don't think I want to know. You're blushing. At least there's some kind of relief after all that feeliness. Are you ready to come home with me, Amber? You'll be living with my son and me while you are my apprentice. Oh, I suppose I'm ready. It's not like I could say no. I'm sure if you really did not want to leave, then even Vin would not deny you. Besides, I've been told you enjoy alchemy. I do. Does your son? He's studying to be a wizard like me. Oh, I see. I wish I could be a wizard, but Vin says I don't have the gift for normal magic. Well, I should let you two say your goodbyes. I'll give you a few moments in privacy. Great, no fizziness. So this is it. This isn't farewell, Amber. You'll be able to see me around, and when you become an alchemist, you can do what you like. Perhaps you could find another dark elf if you like. Or live with me. I don't know what I'd do. You have plenty of time to think about it. Stop it with the food. So it helps me another one of her warm heart. If you want to start to go through time, come back. I never honest myself. You'll be a good kid, Amber. Study hard to be the best you can be. I'll do my best. That's all I ask. Arrows walks over to a tree and touches the trunk. The whole front, up to Harris's height, opens up to a real ring made of precious metal and gems. Has this been here the whole time? Yes. Yes, how do you think Harris is able to come and see me so often without being followed? I thought you teleported him here. Oh, if only I had that sort of power. No, teleportation is exhausting and difficult. I can only use it on myself and only if it's in dire circumstances. Now, I use this if I wish to go to Alcelia. You've never used it, have you? No. Swimming pool that appears inside the ringer's house manipulates the jewels on it. Why aren't you just walking to us, Helia? 'Cause I'm old and have no desire to make the 2 days journey. Also, this way we ensure that no one sees us leave these woods. It will protect your mother. I'm sorry that there are so few people as enlightened as Harold. If there were, I could go with you to Icelia and you could still study. But you know, I can't, so that's why this is here. I'll see you again, Mother. I have no doubt of it. Oh, one last thing. Mother opens up her bag and hands me a bottle from this morning. I told you this was for Harold, but it's for you. I asked you to make it, however. What do I need this for? Should you wish to see me again, use this and you can come visit me. Can't I just use this portal? You can, but you should use this potion to go to the portal. It's not in the city, it's in the nearby forest. Oh, I'll put the bottle in my satchel. Thank you. I'll take good care of it. I have no doubt. Now hurry up, it's getting late. I still need to walk back to the city. I walk towards the portal. Hal steps in front of me. I look back at Mother one last time and give her a small wave before I step through the shimmering light. When I can see again, I find myself in a completely different forest. Some might not notice the difference, but I know it right away. Iris does not say much as we walk to Icelia. I ask him a few questions about what I'll be doing as his apprentice, but he does not really tell me much. I think he is tired, but I am too nervous to let it go. Once we get to the house, he leads me up to the small bedroom and says it's mine while I am his apprentice before ordering me to bed. I'm so tired, I pass out as soon as I lay down. I wake up with the sun in my face and it feels surprisingly warm. I groan and stretch. It feels so strange waking up in a bed. I used to sleep on the floor in Mother's tiny cottage. I don't mind, but it's so strange to go back to my own room with my own bed. Could Mother have this if she wasn't a witch? Says the air. My stomach growled when I realized I can smell food. I got up and went downstairs to see if House needed my help. Oh, good morning, Amber. We just sat down to breakfast. Yours is just over there. I grabbed my plate from under a pot lid and joined them at the table. This is my son, Daniel. Daniel, this is Amber. It's nice to meet you. Well, how's your room? It's nice, I guess. I suppose you're not used to such luxury. Blessedly or nod. No need to be embarrassed. Anyway, today my son and I will show you the basics of alchemy. I already know them. Yes, Finn said you might say that. You've read a lot of alchemy. You've never made your own potions, have you? I've told my mother. It is different than starting from scratch without assistance or direction. So we'll show you how to make a very simple potion from beginning to end. After that, I'd ask Daniel to show you around Celia, it's important that you get to know the city. I nodded and looked down at my food. This looks nice. Thank you. Why don't you try eating it instead of staring at it? I started eating. Turns out to be pretty good. Let's begin looking at the fundamental principles of alchemy, the creation of potions. I rolled my eyes but decided not to say anything. I know this already, but he insists I be shown him again. Doesn't he trust me? Face on there! Fertilizers? Really? I'll have to start somewhere. Thank you, you certainly have time for it. She's got a long way to go, though. You've probably been doing it all your life. Not really. I only started recently. Father does not allow children to practice alchemy. For very good reasons. Anyway, I really should get on to run the shop and attending to our clients. Daniel, if you could take Amber around the city. Take her to lunch at the Walk and Duck. I think she would like that. Yes, Father. Why do I have to go? The face again. Why do I have to go with the one down at me? Followed Daniel out of the shop and onto the streets. They were empty last night, but now they are bustling. I suddenly feel a little trapped as crowds of people walk past me. If you look at me and say I remember dark elves are kind of unusual. Are you coming? I'm coming. So this is the market? It's bigger than I imagined. Alcelia is a city. What did you expect? Honestly, I don't know. I've never seen so many people before in all my life. You really did live in the middle of nowhere, didn't you? Yes, I suppose. Well, this is the market. Was a large shop at the end of the market. That shop was the Herbalist Emporium. You'll probably visit that place a lot to pick up things from the arrows. When you become an alchemist yourself, you'll probably go there a lot too. The prices are rather high though, so sometimes you might be wise to just go out and harvest the ingredients yourself. You see. Turns around and points to the opposite end of the marketplace. That tiny little building is the office of the Adventurers Guild. Unlike the Mages Guild, they only have a building for their secretaries to accept contracts. Everything else is handled elsewhere. If they could, I'm fairly certain they would conduct all their businesses out of taverns. Even if he doesn't show it in his face. Ah, jeez. Oh well. I guess wizards don't like adventurers? Well, we should keep going. There's lots of things to see. Are you in a hurry? No? Why? I feel like we only just got here. Okay. Face on him. It's a tour, it's not a shopping trip. Well, yeah, but I've got my studies to keep up with. I agreed to the tour since Father asked me to. Honestly, I'd rather be at home. Now I feel really welcome. So I'll take you around the city and then get you something to eat like I promised. Fine. So do you think you could get here without help? I have a great memory. I'll be fine. Good, let's go. I follow after him, ignoring the stairs and try not to burn a hole in the ground with my gaze. I don't really like Australia, honestly. This place is beautiful. The last king had built it as a place for the subjects to gather and enjoy flowers from all over Aravorn. Aravorn, by the way, ladies and gentlemen, is the name of the the medieval world that this and many other of Wintergold's games takes place in. The Mages Guild also built their hall at the west of the gardens, so I get to be here often. Outside of the guild, it's my favorite place. Sounds nice. Glance over to the east end. Are those huge things houses? Yes, the noble district begins at the end of the central garden. Honestly, I think Father could live there if he were not so kind. Anyway, you'll have plenty of time to visit the garden between chores and study. We need to keep moving. Where are we going now? The tavern. Already? Is that all you're supposed to show me? The other places I need to show you are near the tavern. Oh, okay. This is the barking duck. Really? The barking duck? Don't ask me where I got its name. Anyway, this is on the edge of the slums. People really call it that? It doesn't look that bad. A lot of it is in a decent state, especially near the main streets. But you would be best to stick to the main streets, especially at night. The docks are just beyond the slums. Just follow the street and you will get there easily. The Thieves Guild have their houses in the slums. It's the biggest and nicest looking building in the slums, so it's hard to miss. That's all, really. I try to spend as little time in that place as possible. You'll probably go to the docks a lot. I did too until I started my training to become a wizard. I'm getting slightly bright. Try my best not to look too concerned. It's not like Daniel. It's like Daniel's constantly judging me. Probably find it funny if I look worried. So stick to the main streets and I'll be fine? You should be. Father will probably not want to get once you go near the docks after dark anyway, so don't worry about it. I'm not too worried. I can look after myself. You say so. So let's have lunch at the tavern, and we can go back to the shop. I'm sure Father has lots of books for you to study. I like the sound of that. But I'm happy to hear we have at least one thing in common. This particular recording.